I think you have to accept it if it's the recording, that you approve it. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you have it. And I'll kind of go over stuff for your husband as well. Share screen. Okay. So here is the onboarding, and stop me if you have questions as I go,
Okay.
and I'll explain. Alrighty. So basically, are you looking to, I know you said you're looking to kind of add to your current clients, add to your husband's clients. Are you looking to like build a team? Are you looking to just work with customers right now? Or are you looking to do both?
I just started looking at some of the information on here and about building a team, and I think it could be a possibility. It definitely could be a possibility. I'm not going to put 100% of my effort there. I don't think right now, but maybe if there's some people or some friends that I feel like that might be interested, I would like to pursue that. But
Okay.
I think that's where I'm at right now, in the middle.
Fine. So I'll go over that with you, but I feel like let's focus on customers. Okay. So building a team. So if you are, here we go. So if you have a notebook designated for this business, I always recommend 2 separate lists. I have a fuzzball in my eye. So 2 separate lists. So the first list would be your ideal customers. Come up with a list of 100 people, clients, patients, neighbors, friends, cousins, whoever, who would love these products. Who's looking for aging products, weight loss, wellness products, okay, things to enhance their health, which is basically everybody, but coming up with a list of 100 people, okay? If you are looking to build a team, even if you want to save this for a later date, that's fine too. Making a list of 100 people that make up your dream team, okay? People who have influence, people who maybe are great on social media, people who are business owners, entrepreneurs, people who are in the health and beauty industry. It could be the mom that stays home with her kids that she can't leave the house because she's got all the babies and she wants to be able to
For sure. I can see it benefiting some friends I have a friend who's an esthetician. I have a friend, there's different people that this could benefit and help if they're interested. Yeah.
So you can make a list with those people on there, and then we can reach out together, or we can do that at another time. Up to you when you want to start that. If you do want to start.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're not going to build a team, basically just getting 15 customers under your belt. Get 15 customers. That's about $1,000 worth of income. And I'll show you how to do all that stuff. Okay. You're great, by the way, on social media. I love your Instagram. I love your Facebook. I think it's great. It's so educational. And I was like, oh, what is she posting today? Like, you have great
Yeah, I'm trying to get more educational as we go along too. And
yeah, because people, I always post silly stuff, educational, but like some silly stuff. And I feel like for me, it's people scroll through when they're like, oh, let me learn about something, or like, oh, a new recipe idea.
for sure, it catches your eye. No, your stuff is cute too. I love it, and it's fun. You know what I mean? But it catches their eye and draws them in. Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. So if you feel comfortable, which I feel like you seem like you're great on social media, but making a post. So how to launch this business, a great way to do it is a social media post. I feel like I have something in my
I would love to like share, like, because I'm like, look at other people's and share. I follow somebody who uses the majority and she just is in her kitchen, just chatting away and taking her supplements. And, that might not be 100% me, but definitely I see how they could be very beneficial people. Like, what are you taking? What are you using? Why does your skin look so good, etc.
Exactly. So like, I feel like a post is great. And I have a whole slew of post ideas. Actually I'll email this to you also is, these are some posts that some chiropractors have done. This is Mercedes, and you literally, I'll give you this. I'm going to email this to you. You can literally copy and paste whatever, you want. I have several different post ideas. And what you want to do is, if you hold a bottle of the Biosol, if you want to be in the picture yourself, you want to bleep out the Modere. So it'll say Modere, Biocell. You want to bleep it out with your finger.
Yeah.
Take a picture. So you want to create, I guess, number one, you want to create curiosity. So people say, gee, what is that?
Yeah.
And they don't know and they can't look it up and buy it. So otherwise you're going to hold up a picture of Modere, Biocell, Life, and they're going to go to Modere and buy it. No, you want them to ask you what it is so you can share your code with them.
And why I like it, blah, 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 benefits.
Exactly. So here is an example, is a case study. So like a case study is somebody who's like, hey, I'm just starting this product. Who wants to try it with me? Friends and family. I have codes, whatever. Come join me, try this with me. Okay. my first post was this. It was just basically a tablespoon and basically stating how I started powdered collagen. And now I'm taking basically the liquid collagen. I've noticed changes right away, and also a call of action. So creating curiosity is huge.
Mhm.
And create curiosity, start the conversation, and then a call to action. So have people respond. So when you have a post, like mine says, DM me for more info. That's actually, I don't love that one. What you could say is drop an emoji below or type in
Mm.
interested and I'll hook you up with my link, my coupon code or whatever you want to say.
Mhm.
So people write interested and then you like their comment and then you reply underneath them. Okay, so that the more engagement, the more your post will be seen at everyone's.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
so
Yeah.
you boost the engagement that way. So you want people to say, "Oh, I'm interested. Tell me more. Tell me more."
Yes, I always tell my friends, just make a stupid comment. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I need the boost. Like, just make dumb comments. So I don't care.
Like it, say I'm interested, whatever you want. And then
Yeah,
the more
yeah, yeah.
craze there is, it's interesting.
Mm.
The more craze there is, the more people are like, "Oh, everyone, oh, I want to know what this is too." Like it's like everyone kind of joins in too. So like that's kind of
Mhm, mhm,
good that way. Here's the trim, like a trim post.
mhm.
Like I said, gives little information. I posted this when I first started, spring of 2020. I still every once in a while get people asking me, "Oh, remember that time you posted that chocolate brownie batter looking thing? You said it burned fat. What was that?" And like people always ask that, and people remember that spoon that I posted. It was a stock picture I put because I didn't
Yeah,
trim, and it was just kind of cool. Here's another
yeah.
pyro. It's more like hey, I got a product recommendation for you. And she's like, I've done this and this and this. So I have a whole slew of these, which I'll email you, and you feel free to copy and paste, or
Do you suggest me putting them right on my Instagram
I would
stuff?
I would post and then share it to your story. So you want to make a
But I mean,
post.
do you think I should get a separate?
I
No.
think your personal, whatever, the healthy with Rose.
Yeah, just use it in there. I was thinking of getting something separate. And I wanted to incorporate, my husband doesn't use his Instagram, but I'm like, maybe I could take it over and start putting some other stuff in there, some fun stuff, and then start bleeping in this stuff too.
Yeah, that's up to you. I feel like, with these products, at least initially, it's nice because I feel like if you go to like I asked this question myself and I'm like, all right, should I post it to my office Facebook or my personal? And my mentor told me, where do you look for products? You're not gonna if you look at my office, you're just gonna be sold a product. You're gonna be advertising a product. If I look to my personal page, it's like, what does Dr. Christie like? She's like, what is she into?
Right,
What's
for
this?
sure,
Okay. It's
for
more
sure.
who am I? And also what do I represent? What do I like? So it's less
Right.
of a sale, I guess, if
She
that makes
looks good. What's she using?
exactly.
What does she have in her hair? What does she have on her face? What's she taking? Her skin looks great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. You got it. So first post idea, I would say working on that, like whenever you feel like you want to officially launch, that's a great way to start. Boom, boom, boom. You get those comments and it's nice to kind of get that rolling that way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is basically how I did for you when I had that functional nutritionist, that video, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. And so I
Yeah.
was like, hey, if you were a customer of mine, I would say, hey, Rosanna, I'm going to add you to the Facebook results page, or add yourself. You can send a link. I'm going to tag you in a post that would be relevant for you. If you're asking about post-COVID hair loss, I'm going to look up post-COVID hair loss, and I'm going to tag you in some pictures of people, their before and afters.
Yeah.
And then message. So it's calling ATM. So if somebody says, gee, I would love to see some before and afters, I would say to you, hey, Roseanne, throw them in the Evolve results group and ATM them. Add them to the group, tag them in a relevant message, and then message them after. Okay.
Not put them in this group here.
No, not the business group, the
Yeah.
results.
Okay. Okay.
The results. So it'd be like this. You would go to because you already are a member. You would invite
Yeah.
whoever you want, whoever is your Facebook friend. So let's just pretend it's Amber. Okay. I don't want to invite her because she's
Yeah.
my cousin. So you'd invite her, she'd accept, and then you'd look at the search bar. So let's say someone's like, gee, do you think it'll help with like post-COVID hair loss? And
Yeah.
you look up COVID
Okay. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay.
loss, and then you find some people who had the post-COVID hair loss, and you say, hey, I'm going to tag you in it. You could say, my tagging's not working so well right now. Here we go. Check this out. Whatever.
Yep. Yep.
You tag the person so they can see a couple of different things. And so yeah, so you can just kind of do that. If someone's like, oh, for weight loss, lean body, there's a ton of lean body system on here. There's a ton of fine lined wrinkles. I'm on there for my skin hydration. I'm on there. There's like all like my patients and clients, they put themselves on there too.
How's for older skin like that? They starting the crepey skin. The older, that people like, I have some people that are starting, they're saying, oh, well, would you think have you seen improvements with that too?
You know what? So did you just ask me that the other day, or is that somebody else?
Yeah, I don't think, no, it wasn't me, but
I
I'm
think
sure
it's
you
somebody
probably
else.
did. Yeah.
Somebody asked me about that with that real thin paper skin hair, paper skin, like paper thin skin.
Yeah.
And I have a 98-year-old who's on it, but it's not for that reason. I have her on it just for her joints.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. I don't know if that could help that. I mean,
Yeah.
skin
I
is
can't see
amazing.
how it wouldn't, at least feel a little more plumpy and do good. Again, just
Provide the
curious.
hydration. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Provide
Yeah.
the fullness and the hydration, but I don't know about like, I know obviously the elasticity, so I'm guessing it could help, but I can't tell you that for sure.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's that. And how do you coupon share? Have you played around with the apps yet?
I just got all the apps done today,
Okay.
because I had to update my system for a couple of them.
Okay.
I did look around. I did go to when I went on the Madeira site and I looked at some of the training, so I got like 50% done.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So I saw a little bit about 3-2-1, the scripting, the curiosity. I did see all that stuff. I know, you know what I mean, with all the business stuff that I do.
Yeah.
So that stuff I know. Now the one I'm trying to think, I'm gonna look at this.
Yeah.
One of them I couldn't sign in, the pay one.
Okay. Did they give you the link and stuff? Did you have
I
that?
must have to just ask them for another link. Is that all I have to do?
Yeah, they can just reactivate it if maybe the password, it should be the same email and password for everything.
I put my email password in and it didn't work.
I would contact, there's probably like an info line. Let me see if I can get that for you. And I'll send it on the messenger there. And they can just send you a reactivation where you can just set a new password or something. Link. Okay, I wrote it down, so I'll do that when I hang
And
up.
sometimes my nature to nourish is like a pain in the butt to make sure you sometimes spell it wrong. And I'm like, an email has been sent to you in order to complete this activation process. Please check the inbox and follow instructions. So maybe I just have to do, maybe I just got to search for it in my.
Yeah, when we hang up, try it a couple times. If it doesn't write on there, and I'll send it out to customer. I'll give you the email to write out to. I'll find you the correct link to somebody to email for help. Have you played around with like coupon sharing?
Not yet, but I'm familiar with it. I'll just like click on that coupon code, right? And then copy, paste it, share it to someone's inbox, share it to a text.
You got it. That's exactly right. So step one would be, here's your 3 apps. You'd go to your store app, make sure that you're logged in. So make sure it has your name at the top. Okay. Otherwise you're sharing Modere links to everybody. You want to share your links. So you got to go to your site here. Let's say you're looking up the lean body system in chocolate. You search for the product, you find the product. You're going to see a little, square with a little arrow, and then you text it to whoever. Okay.
Okay. Nice.
It works the same way on the website as well. Okay. So that's all. Yep. That's super simple to do, but even practice texting your husband, have your husband practice texting it. Another way that your husband, which we do, is we actually put our website on a QR code.
Yes, that's what I think I messaged you back when we were talking about all this. That's what I want to know how to do, because that's going to be huge for us.
Okay. So take your phone, your app, your Modere app.
The black, okay.
Yep. Let me get out of this.
Modere Life, or this one right here,
the
right?
The M.
Okay.
This one here, if you could see this one here.
Yep. Okay. I did that.
Yep. And so when you go to the main page there, looks like this, scroll all the way down to the bottom. In the middle bottom.
Oh, I see the scan. Yeah.
It'll say share the love.
Oh, share the love. Okay.
Yep. And there's your QR code.
Awesome.
And then you can actually like what is primitive, but I've actually picture texted that, cropped it, and I put it on either a sheet of paper. People can scan it at the front desk, or you can put it on cards, like something like this with like mine says, go to modere.com, type in referral code, my code to receive discount at checkout. And I have all my biggest sellers on here. And oops, oh gosh, I just like flicked it. And then I usually circle, say, hey, I recommend 2 bottles of the pure. And I circle that or whatever,
Okay. All right. I like that.
or I write in the back, say, I want you to get this, da, 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 da,
Okay.
but that's nice. Sometimes I feel like, you know, um, if you had a card, people are like, oh, thank you. And life happens, they forget to buy, so I feel like if somebody at the front desk, if there's a receptionist that can help enroll them and help do it, it takes 2 minutes, but can check them out, I would encourage them to do that, because sometimes they forget and they just never end up buying it. Or they're like, oh, 3 weeks later, they just forget to buy it. But if somebody can help them, or if there's like an older patient who they don't have a smartphone, and just say, oh, you know what, let me help enroll you. So you can actually go to the website, and I actually have a video, which I will send to you. And if you can give to your husband and maybe their staff, it's how to
Okay.
enroll a customer. It's simple.
Okay.
Video, I'm just writing this down. Perfect. Okay, so moving on here. So as far as customer goes, we're just going to focus on customers here just for right now. So as far as, how you're paid based upon your volume. Okay. So the first few, sales you get in the month, you actually get 10% of those sales. Okay. That's because you haven't hit a rank yet. Once you hit bronze over 500 points in that month, you start getting 18%. Okay. Once you hit silver, you get 20%. Once you hit gold, okay, platinum, you get 30%. So if you end the month at platinum, like May 30th, you hit platinum, and all the rest of your sales for the rest of the month are platinum, Modere at the end of the month will pay you the difference for all those sales. So you got paid whatever you ended up at. So if you end up at platinum, you were platinum this month, then you get paid 30% on all your sales. So they'll give you the difference. So they give you daily pay, so you get paid every day, but they don't know you're going to end up at platinum. So they pay you as you go, what you are. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think, I'm like, did I set up the pay part?
the Modere MyPay, that red app, so that one you had trouble logging in.
Yeah.
So that's the one. So we'll get that one
That's
up.
the one I'm going to put everything in. Okay.
Yep. So basically how you're paid. So basically around $200 to $500 a month is the silver level. So silver level is always like a good first month goal, because it's kind of easy to attain. It's 1,000 customer points. So that's not $1 a month, but it's kind of similar. Each product has points. So like a bottle of BioCell Life is 70 points. A 2-pack is 140. 5 customers and 1,000 points, you get 20% commission. So that's between $200 and $500. And then you also get $75 in product credit. So going forward, if you want to buy something on your smart chip or something, you have money that you just use. Okay. If you hit the gold level, the platinum level, that's about $1,000 a month. And actually, I don't know if you saw on my little group, I added you to the group chat. But people who haven't hit platinum, we're actually doing like a little thing this month, accountability group with people who are hitting platinum. If you want to run for that too, is we're having a little accountability,
Now, are people hitting platinum and they don't have people under them so much either?
I have most of my chiros don't have a team. They just sell.
Okay.
They're usually at the platinum level. People who are at platinum, they're going for like platinum too. It's like basically a stretch goal. Like let's put intention this month and just really kind of go for it. So platinum level is 3,000 customer points, is about 15 customers on product. If you're just selling the 2-pack of BioCell, it's about 22 people, customers, patients on BioCell, just the 2-pack. That's 30% commission. So that's between $900 and about like $1,600 in for the month for commission. And also you get $100. Modere gives you $100 in your account, so you can use that.
Now, does that also count if like one of our patients use it and then refers it to a friend or their sister? That all counts.
A couple slides from here, I'll go over that. But your customer, so let's say you have a customer named Susan. Susan buys a 2-pack of the BioCell. Okay, she's a customer. She actually has a referral code as a customer. So she can share it to 10 customers. If any of those 10 customers buy from her link, she gets customer credit. So she's like, this is awesome. I get product shopping credit. This is great. And you will get
Right.
your customers as if you attain them yourself.
Now, the more they shared, the more, I'm sure you're gonna get to this, but the more they shared, the more do they get too?
Mhm. They max
Okay,
that at $700 per year. So once they
okay.
hit $700 shopping credit, Modere says you've kind of cut your limit. You got to get taxed after that. So a lot of times they
Yeah,
just cuts it. But then I think next year they can start over.
but
Most
that's
people
still
don't.
nice if they got, per
Yeah,
customer.
free product credit. Yeah.
Mm.
So in that case, if people are sharing so much, then they usually say you're better off being a social marketer and you get commission versus, and you get taxed on that, so you get commissions versus just shopping credit.
Right.
Some people are like, I don't want to be a social marketer. I just want to share. I just naturally share coupons anyways. Like, then do that. It doesn't matter. But just like how you have that one patient in the office or a client of yours that like tells everyone, oh my God, you guys are the best. And then
Yeah,
you have that one customer. And listen, so you're the social marketer that is associated with those accounts. So Susan shares to people, those people share, those people share. Those are all your customers. So you might
I
have,
want my hairdresser to do this.
yeah. So here,
I'm seeing her this week, so
talk
she's got
about
a
it.
big mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hairdressers too, like they talk. They talk to every single client and people are saying, what can I do about this thinning
She
hair?
doesn't want to listen to me for any advice about health and wellness and this and that, but she always like, what's a product? What's a thing? So I'm sure she's going to love this. And
Yeah.
the fact that she can share and make some money or at least get credit. And then if she ends up liking it,
Yeah.
those are people I'm thinking like maybe would be interested later on, but I'm not sure if
Salon,
she'd want to do the work.
salon owners, chiropractors are great. Anyone in the like that's, I feel like if you're just at home, that's one thing if you have a big social media following, but like if you actually speak to people like chiropractors do every day, we speak to our patients, it's just like, it's not selling anything. You're just saying, I have a product that I think you might really enjoy and you might really benefit from,
We're going to put a shelf up too, right in his
Yeah.
room.
Have a
So it's
display.
right there.
That's perfect. I'll show you an example. Where is it? This is a perfect example of that. Here are some display ideas. Here's my front office here. It's got all the biocells. It's got my cards. It's got all the face creams, serums, and then it's got the trim. And then here's outside of a treatment room here that I have. I've got the probiotics, the prebiotics, should I say, all the face creams. I got the body firming foam, whatever. It's actually a much bigger display now. Just gotta keep adding like stuff to it. Here's inside treatment rooms. Here's my husband's office. Here's another chiropractor's, a treatment room in another chiro's office. So like displays are really nice because it's a conversation starter. And also if you recommended it, it's like, you don't necessarily need to follow up as much because they see it. It's a reminder for them. Like, oh yeah, I meant to order that. Like if people always say, oh shoot, I forgot to order the trim that you had recommended or whatever.
Yep.
So it is helpful that way. So I'm going to move on here, just get some training here. Okay. So with the biocell, there's actually a fifth one, which a limited time is the immune one. They're all the same base formula. These biocells, okay? I like, people call it liquid collagen. It's actually really a biocell because it's not just liquid collagen. It's a matrix of three things, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have it in here. So it's basically a matrix. So it's a single source, okay? It's a type 2 collagen from the cartilage above the sternal bone of a chicken.
Yeah. No, I listened to all that
Oh,
stuff.
awesome.
I let my husband listen to that, so we know what's in it, the chondroitin, we did that part of it.
That's really like when I speak to patients, this is the message for Douglas. So when I speak to patients, I usually I don't do any more work than I'm already doing. I'm with them, I'm talking to them, I'm schmoozing with them, talking about their condition, whatever, just talking about life. I usually have them on the table. I talk about, hey, Susan, I see that your SI joint, there's some instability there. We've been working on it. You've been doing your exercise at home. You've been doing great. Hey, have you heard of liquid collagen? And then usually they say, yes, no, whatever. Say, hey, well, I actually have a product here that can really benefit you. It's a matrix of three things. And this is what I kind of go over the bullets and that's it. I say it's liquid collagen, which has an absorption rate about 98%, which you actually start absorbing it through your gums and under your tongue. So you absorb it like right away. Also hyaluronic acid, which basically is skin plumpness, skin hydration, as well as joint fluid, and chondroitin sulfate, which helps prevent joint tissue breakdown. So I usually go over those three things and I say, hey, I actually have I actually have a coupon code. Let me give you a card. I have a coupon code. I'd recommend 2 bottles of the Life, boom. And you can scan that, you get a discount code right at checkout, done. And then it's literally during my visit with them, so I always recommend 2 bottles. So when you share the link, it's always a 2-pack. Okay. 2 bottles equal 1 month supply. So a clinical dose is a tablespoon in the morning and a tablespoon in the afternoon. Okay.
Okay.
You want to shake it, leave it in your fridge. Okay. So 2 bottles are 1 month supply. So 1 bottle lasts about 14 days. Okay. With the tablespoons. Okay. And when they check out, they can either check out with checkout or check out with Smart Chip, or sorry, with Subscribe and Save. It used to be called Smart Chip, but I have to retrain my brain to not call it Smart Chip. So they can either check out with checkout or with Smart Chip and Save. Okay. If they check out with Smart Chip and Save, they will get your discount. So the $10 off and the checkout there, as well as they'll get between 5 and 15% as well.
Okay.
So let's go over the slide too. So if they check out, they're a new customer and they check out with Subscribe and Save, it's basically like Amazon Subscribe and Save. It's a subscription. So basically they can cancel it at any time. They can literally buy it and then just cancel it right after, just like Amazon. It's like exactly like Amazon. So it's stackable savings. So month 1, they will get your new customer code, which is the $10 off. And they will also get between 5 and 15% off. Okay. And if they have 1 to 4 items in their cart, that's 5% off at checkout in addition to their code. If they have between 5 and 7 items in their cart, that's 10% off. If they have 8 or more items in their cart, that's 15% off and free shipping. Okay. So new customers month 1, they get your discount code as well as the VIP rewards, which is 5 to 15% off. Okay. Month 2 on the program, they actually have a $20 shopping credit added to their account just for them. So basically month 2, they'll actually get even a bigger discount typically. Month 3,
without even doing anything.
Nope. Well, it's $20 off, but they get a $20 shopping credit, but they have to spend $99 or more. So that's basically another 2-pack.
Okay.
Month 3, they double their VIP discounts. So month 3, if they were getting 5%, they get 5% plus another 5% off. So there's just benefits to being on that. And typically when I recommend, 2-pack of the BioCell Life or the 2-pack of the Sport or the 2-pack of the Pure, I always say, make sure you check out with Subscribe and Save. So what that does is it gets them stop thinking about, I have to reorder, it's done for them. It's easier.
Right.
They save more money. There's benefits. There throws them freebies and there's just way more benefits to it. As well as for you, it's an autopilot for your business. So let's say this month you did fantastic. You hit platinum. Next month you hit platinum without doing any work.
Right.
July, you hit platinum. You don't do any work. So you can just keep building upon your base. So checking out with Subscribe and Save is it's just so much easier. And like I said, it's autopilot for your business.
Okay. All right. And then I see after 1 month, then recommend, or after 3 to 6 months, then go down to the 1 bottle.
We have been clinically studied and clinically proven to increase your hyaluronic acid in your body by 6,000% in 28 days. So people will see face changes. Like if they're looking like, oh, I'm looking for, to get rid of these forehead lines, whatever, that will soften and that will be, they'll notice a change within a month.
Right here.
Yeah. So, and I'll tell you the next slide, but you want to be taking pictures of yourself also. Excuse me. Okay. So before you even start taking, even your husband, have him do that as well. Take a before makeup free selfie of your face. Okay. Front and side. So you can see those little fine lines, before you start. And then a month later, 2 months later, take another one. And so you can show that to your friends and you can show that to you can even post it, whatever. That's powerful when you could see changes and say, guys, check this out. This is my skin, So I always encourage everyone, including yourself, to take a before picture, even patients or customers. And not everyone does this, but I say, hey, Susan, this is for your joints. Okay. This is for your SI. It can help with the ligament stability, whatever. Once you take it, once you purchase it, before taking it, take before pictures of your face. And everyone always says, why? And I said, well, because number 1, for you, the products are expensive, right? So it creates value in the products. Okay.
Mhm.
It also creates a sense of confidence. Like, I know she'll see some changes. So I'm like, just take pictures so you can see it also. And like, so you can
Right, for sure. They're gonna feel it. Yep.
yeah. And then a sense of sort of
But why
confidence.
not see it too, to double it? Yeah.
Exactly. But also, like, I'm recommending this for your joints. So like, you can't see a before and after of your joints. There's no objective, but it's the way you feel. It's more subjective. So I say, check out your skin. Those are healthy changes from the inside out. So it's kind of like I can show them, like, look at how different your skin, like how better and healthier you look. I can kind of show them that, as well. But also it creates a before picture. So when people get those like crazy results, they're like, oh my God. And that's when they can share their picture, and they make great customers that way, So
Yep.
they'll be a loyal customer as well. They will share the heck out of their links. Okay.
Okay.
So it creates a really great customer. I think I've noticed that I haven't always done this, and I'm starting to do this more, and it just creates a better, valuable customer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I went over this. So your Modere Life app. So when you get a customer, it looks like this. So-and-so placed their first order. You have to kind of play around with the Life app. There's a feature called the Pulse. And the Pulse is really, like I said, first order, you'll see all the first orders. You'll see people who are on their subscription. So you'll say, oh, these people are coming through this month. You can always text them. So anyone who has their first order, you can click on your customer's name, and you can actually message them right from this app
Oh, okay.
or
Nice.
email them. Okay. And you can kind of play around with this too. It's brand new feature. So I'm still learning it myself. I've always done the old school, like I just copied and pasted and I emailed it. But now
Yeah, for
kind of through this app, it's like, oh, I can kind of just like message them. So I'm actually learning it myself. They're doing some webinars on it also, like, and I'll tag you in those when I see them pop up, but people are just kind of, there's new technology. So everything started, there's brand new, like the app changed in mid-March, mid to end of March. So they're getting kind of the glitches and the kinks out. So they're kind of like, I'm using this feature, which is awesome, but it's like not perfect yet. It's not like perfect yet. So, but any new customers, you'll see it come through. Anyone going forward, you'll see who's on the subscription, and you can always click on them and it'll show you what they're buying. So say, hey, they're buying Life, the trim, they're buying the Prebiotic, and they're buying the face serum. And you can say, hey, guess what? If you add one more item to your cart for $5, you actually save 15% off, free shipping, and you actually save like $4 by adding a couple new items in your cart. So there's ways for them to save, and you can actually add more to their cart.
Right.
And then they save like $5 from doing that. So like that, they love it. They're like, oh, sweet, I just got a deodorant.
I got a new product and I save money.
Yeah, exactly. So like you can play around with that, which is kind of great. The Modere Life also has your business there. So like your back office. So like, who are your customers? What your numbers look like. There's also trainings in there. So that's all great. And the Modere out there always adding new features to that.
Okay.
So as a new social marketer and as a new customer, it's exactly the same. As a new customer, your customers actually so let's say somebody signs up today. Susan bought the BioCell today. She's a customer. As soon as she becomes a customer, she actually gets 3 friends and family codes to use. I find this a little confusing, but she gets 3 friends and family codes that she can share with friends and family that are $20 off. She gets coupon codes for $20 off for them, for new customers, and she gets $20 shopping credit. So it's a give 20, get 20.
Okay.
Okay. So and it expires in 10 days. And as a social marketer yourself, you actually have that also. I can show you on mine, but it's mine already expired because they started this last month. Sorry, in March, and it expired mine, so you can't see it. But I will show you what it looks like on the website so you can see. But your customers, and there's a little video that you can share with your customers. Sometimes it's a little too confusing, but people who want to start a health and wellness journey, somebody's like, who wants to do this with me? Hey, my sister wants to do this. Hey, my neighbor wants to do this with me. They can share that credit in their account. So they're like super motivated, and they're like highly, they're like super pumped that they're like, oh, sweet, I get $60 added to my account. Okay, so you log in. This is the website or the app. It looks exactly the same.
Yep, have that.
So here is how you do it. So you would go to your account, and your customers would do the same thing. They would go to their account, and they would look under, it would say, after my code, it'll say friends and family codes.
Okay.
Or it would
So I
say,
should see that right there right now with
yeah,
mine.
if you want to look at
right?
yours. Yeah, if you want to look at yours.
And I'm doing the M one.
Yep, the M, that's the store. Yep, that's where you shop. And that's where you send your codes. It'll say in your account, it'll say either friends and family codes or say my rewards.
Okay.
And this little person icon, make sure you're logged in.
Rewards. Okay.
Okay, rewards, click on that. There's 3 individual codes. Once they're used, they're going to be crossed out.
Okay.
Those 3. So your first 3 sales, what you could do is put up a post or send it to your friends and families before you even put up a post. Say, hey, listen, I'm going to put a post up, but I have 3 codes only, and only share if they're going to commit to buying. I feel like otherwise it kind of wastes the code. It doesn't matter to it, just like, if you want the $20 off to go to friends or whoever would want it, get those used up first. And then what you can do, if you ever want to buy more product than just like what's on your smart chip or something, if you want to create a customer account, so use your husband's email, use a different email, the office email, and create a customer under yourself, and you can purchase there. At least you'll get commission for that. And you'll also be rewarded with 3 friends and family codes from that account too.
Okay.
So you can that's a little way to bypass, but you don't need to do that. But
Right.
so yeah, you'll see that, and then you'll cross it out when somebody uses it. Say, oh, Susan Smith used it. And then you'll say, I have 2 more. So you share that link, and it's an individual, it's a website link. It's not like a product link.
And then the subscription one, do I have to have and purchase something every month? Say I didn't have credits.
So if you
Am I
don't have,
penalized if I didn't do if I decided this month I don't need anything, whatever, I'm going to be in Tahiti forever and whatever.
yeah,
And I don't need anything. I cannot put anything on there. I don't get penalized.
nope. What it does is it activates your commission. So say, okay, if you're on there, then you're eligible for commissions. Also, if you have 150 points, so basically 2 bottles of sport, skin, or 2 bottles of immune, any new customers, so new activity. So if one person buys a 2-pack of one of those,
Okay, that
makes
counts.
you commission eligible. So you don't need to be on Smart Chip, or you
Okay.
can use your product credit. So like I've always had I've never bought my Smart Chip. I've always had product credit.
It sounds like I'll probably have product credits, with, and
Yeah,
don't have.
so that's what I'm
yeah.
saying, like, don't worry about that. But also if you only have 1 sale and it's, let's say your commission is, I'm gonna make up $9 or $2 or your commission. If you don't have enough through the month, you can always just take off your, Smart Chip that much. Like, hey, you know what? Not worth it. But I
Right.
feel
Or
like,
buy something really just whatever.
exactly. So that's always a way to, so you could always reach out to me. I can help you with that.
Okay.
So don't worry about that part. Okay. So the friends and family codes, okay, that's one thing. It's a little confusing, especially with new customers. You don't want to confuse them, but I just want to tell you so that's always great. After that point, customers can always share their link. They can always share their code, and they'll have a referral code. So they can always just people put their referral code into checkout, and they can save money, and they'll get the $10 in their account as well. So customers of yours, I always encourage sharing, because that one customer you have, it could turn into 10 customers, just
Right.
by one
Right.
customer. So like, you want to train your customers to share. Okay. That's really how you grow and multiply. You'll see, if you just do, not even the business part of it, if you just do customers, you can grow your customer pod really smart by being really smart about, or by really being really big by being really smart about how you train your customers. Like, hey, subscribe and save, but also you have links to share, and then, have them share their links, and then you'll see it'll just multiply. There are people who I get dings every once in a while on my phone. So-and-so became a new customer. I'm like, I don't know who that is. I look, and they're like 4 or 5 layers deep. So my customer's customer is like, whoa, like, who is that? But I get paid the same way as if I acquired them myself.
Right. Right.
So that's what's really powerful about even just customers,
Yeah.
So Social Retail 2.0, that's basically that new program that started in mid-March. So that's basically 10 days. Okay. Everyone's given, either social marketers like yourself or customers are given 3 friends and family codes.
Okay. So I have a few days. I have like a week left or less.
Yeah. You'll see when they expire. They'll have on there when they expire. It should be 10 days
Okay.
after you enroll. Okay.
Okay.
And it's time sensitive. So it's 10 days. So when you have that, it's like, you feel like, oh, gee, I gotta move. So people, your customers are like, oh, wow, I gotta share these codes. So it gets your customers becoming good customers. I feel like that's helped that,
Okay.
So all the biocells are all the same base, including the trim. Okay, all the biocells, the life, the immune, the pure, the skin, the spore, as well as the trim. My stomach is growling. It's like, I'm hungry. So the biocell life is my favorite. Your husband at the office is going to be his favorite too. I sell the crap out of this one. The
Okay.
2-pack of the life. This is great because, like I said, same base formula. So all of them are going to have the liquid collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin. Okay, all of them are going to get that skin benefit, joint benefit, all that stuff. Life has added resveratrol, so great for heart health, antioxidant, and I'm sure you know all about that. It also has a bunch of fruit like superfoods extracts for anti-inflammatories and as well as antioxidants and anti-inflammation.
Yeah.
Okay, and Life and Pure are okay for pregnant and breastfeeding moms.
Okay.
Okay, so I like Life for the fact that it can help bring down inflammation. So that's
Okay.
perfect for my chiropractic patients, for people who have sprains, strains, whatever.
Okay.
Okay. The Pure is great for those chirothin clients. People who are like, oh, gee, I'm going to be losing a lot of weight. My skin's going to look like saggy and old.
Yeah.
So I always tell people when they start chirothin, you're going to be losing weight at a rapid rate, which is awesome, but you want your skin to keep up. So BioCell Pure is a 2-pack of that. They say it's up to you. You don't need to buy it, but you want your skin to keep up. So your skin keeps that elasticity as you lose.
Do you ever notice some keratin patients, like their skin looks really dry? I mean, because they're not eating the fat, I see it. I'm like, oh.
Also, they can't have oils on their skin.
Yeah, that's on top of it. I'm like, that would, whatever, but I'm like,
But here's the thing too. They can't have oils for lotions. So the hyaluronic acid in this will provide the hydration to their skin.
right.
Okay. So that's really, this is like a chirothin boom.
Can they use the hyaluronic acid on their face?
Oh
Like a
yeah.
serum?
The serum they can't use the moisturizing cream though.
Do they have a serum?
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good.
Okay. I mean, it's just another thing to push because, to find a quality good. Okay.
Yeah. Like their products, I will tell you, I mean, this is my own opinion. I'm giving my own opinion. I'm totally real. Their BioCell is amazing. Their serum is amazing. Their body firming foam is awesome. The deodorant, not so good.
Yeah.
There's actually a self tanning
Tanner?
lotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
self tan. I was so excited for it. It's like a little bit sticky on my skin. I don't
Yeah.
notice a huge change. It's not streaky or anything. I just don't notice a huge change. I think you have to keep layering it, but I felt like it was a little sticky. I did it.
Yeah.
But the serum is like you put it on and like you can feel it like, it's so good. And the mask, there's like a infusion mask where it's like an oxidation mask.
Yeah.
I don't feel a big difference with that. I mean, people like that it bubbles and stuff, but I feel like as a mask, I don't think it's like anything crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the serum is fantastic and the moisturizing cream is fantastic. The eye cream, people love the eye. I just don't have bags. I don't have that issue.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
But some people have like the puffiness and like they stick it in the fridge. Actually, they stick it in the fridge and they love the eye cream.
Okay. Good to know.
There's certain products that are just like they're standout products. Like I have all their cleaning, their laundry detergent's great.
Okay.
The detergent is
I mean,
actually
I have doTERRA. I have this. I have that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my Lord. But
yeah. The laundry detergent is gray water certified, which like what does that mean? It's all your dirty water, that dirty like wash.
Yeah.
You can actually water your plants with that dirty laundry water. It's
yeah,
so
that's
clean.
good.
Yeah, and also
Okay.
mouthwash, and the toothpaste. All
Yeah,
have
if people like it, I'm like, I'm gonna, great for them. Just if they need a cooling products, yeah.
Yeah, the toothpaste and mouthwash actually. Are you familiar with EWG? It's like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Because I do sell like the Neil's Yard. I don't know if you heard of it. It's just clean products too, and that's where I got introduced to it back then.
Yeah.
So I understand what it means, and I get it. And
so the EWG, we have the first ever oral care line that's like EWG certified. So it's like
that's awesome.
So it's like the mouthwash and the toothpaste. I love the toothpaste. The mouthwash, it's okay, but like people buy it. I don't know. It's not for me. But the toothpaste is great.
Okay, good to know.
So when in doubt, pure it out. So if you're like, oh, this person has a ton of allergies. Oh man, this person's allergic to mango. They're allergic to coconut. Pure. It's like
Okay.
allergy problems, or someone who's on a zero carb, zero like pyrothin, or like counting their macros. Pure is always easy. Okay.
Well, I also saw there were chews in there
There's Life
or
Chew.
gummies or something.
Yeah, there's Life Chews. I think it's great for traveling, but I never had it myself. I
Okay.
think the liquid, it just absorbs better.
Yeah, I would think so too. Again, I
Yeah,
was thinking the same thing for travel.
yeah, I think they have Pure packets for travel. So if people are traveling, I would say there's like a 14 pack of the Pure
Okay.
little pack.
Okay.
I would say just squirt that. That's probably better.
Okay.
The Sport. So I guess the Life, the first one I went over, has like a pomegranate taste. The Pure is like, it's very thin, it's light, it's like a little sweetened,
Okay.
um, super light. The Sport has more of a tangy taste. It's a little bit sour, but I actually kind of like the taste. But it's got BCAAs in it, so it's got branched chain amino acids, which is great. So you're kind of tasting that, but it helps boost muscle joint recovery. Um, it's also NSF certified. So if anyone, you have any professional athletes, I'm not sure if you work with anybody, it's certified for clean place, clean and safe play.
Yeah, I've had people ask me stuff. Okay.
So this one I actually like for if somebody comes into the office. This is for Douglas. If anyone comes into the office with like a sprain, like they sprain their ankle or something, like an acute injury, I
Yeah.
typically keep a couple bottles on hand. I usually have I usually have like a bottle of couple bottles of Life, a couple Pure, and I have a couple Sport. And I typically give people either the Life or the Sport if there's an injury. I'm like, listen, start taking it right now. I want you taking it right
Yeah.
now. And I hand it to them. And then they buy it. And when they either buy it off of me, or they can literally like buy it and then just hand me a fully packed, in the package, a bottle just to swap it out.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I liked handing it to people just when there is an acute injury, because I'm like, I want you on it, like starting to take it like right now.
Right.
The BioCell Skin is great. People love this who are like into like, oh, my skin's looking a little like, well, it's like it has added vitamin C and added vitamin E. So it gives you a skin glow. So it actually makes your skin, I think it gives it more of that glow look. And
Hmm.
if anyone's interested in saying, oh, my skin's not great, you want to get them into the inside out system. So that's basically, they'll pick any 2 bottles of BioCell. It could be 2 Lifes, 2 Pures, 2 Sports, 2 Skins. And then here's the double cleanser. The double cleanser. So I have an esthetician on my team. She uses these products. She actually has an inside out facial, she calls it, but she uses these in her facials actually.
Okay, cool.
The double cleanser, which I don't know much about face serums and stuff, but she actually was saying, I actually she makes her own cleansers, because she's like, nothing's great until this came out several months ago. She goes, this is like exactly what I've been looking for. And she loves this double cleanser.
Okay, good to know. My sister does part-time esthetician work, so.
Yeah. Have her look at the ingredients. She's like, it's got like almond, whatever the ingredients are. She's like, oh my God,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly how I make my cleansers.
Okay.
So anyways, so basically if someone's saying, oh, for skin, like I really want my skin to look better, this will make their skin look better. It's got the BioCell, it's got the double cleanser, it's got the infusion mask, it's got the serum and the moisturizer.
Okay, awesome.
And they can pick any of the BioCells. Hi, babe.
Okay.
Okay. My husband has heard come home. Here's the lean body system. So this is great as like somebody who's coming off a keratin, or they don't want keratin, or just like kind of like they want to trim up for summer. The trim is the same as a BioCell, but only 1 per day. So it's got the added CLA, which is the conjugated linoleic acid. That's clinically proven to actually shrink fat cells.
Yep.
We will see measurement changes with here. So it's actually a fat burning collagen. So basically it's the same BioCell, but it's got the CLA, which is a fat burning fat. And so if they are on the lean body system, they want the clinical dose of the BioCell, I would say one of these guys, and also a single bottle of maybe the Pure or the Light, a single bottle of something else. So you have their 1 tablespoon, and they had their 1 tablespoon of the BioCell. Okay.
Yep.
The Activate is awesome. It's a 3-day monthly detox. So this is a month supply. The 3-day monthly detox basically helps promote elimination of toxins. So basically helps kind of clear the liver, kidneys, but also helps you move your bowels.
Okay.
Not going to make you run to the bathroom or anything. It's just
Right.
helps clear you out. It's got activated charcoal, aloe extract, things like
Nice.
that. Helps debloat you as well.
Okay.
And the Burn is a natural thermogenic. So basically with green tea extract, it's similar to the AGGR. It's
Okay.
that. Okay.
Okay.
It does have caffeine. It's not a huge amount of caffeine, but it does have caffeine. and it shifts your body in that fat burning mode, and it just boosts your metabolism at rest.
Okay.
Okay.
If someone say buys a product and they don't like it, say the caffeine is just way too stimulating and they can't do it, it's upsetting their stomach, or I'm just giving a scenario.
Yeah.
Is there any, can they send it back, or do they get a refund, or how does that work?
Modere gives a love it guaranteed. So they can just bring back the whole system, and they'll either give them a credit or discount, or they'll send them something else instead.
Okay,
Modere's
good to
great
know.
about
And,
that.
but the company deals with it.
You don't deal with it. The company does.
Yeah, perfect.
Which is nice. It's like, that's the
Yep.
thing, like in an office, in a brick and mortar office, like you sell all these supplements, they either have a broken cap or it's spilled or whatever, and you just eat like, here, just take another one, and you ate the cost of that. Here, Modere just takes care of it for you,
Okay.
which is nice. Somebody had an issue, it was kind of a weird fluky thing. They said that the label on her bottle, for customer's bottle, slipped out. Her bottle actually slipped out and broke on the floor. I'm like, oh, that's just a weird random thing. And she's like, I know, right? Because it's kind of like glued to the bottle. Anyways, Modere sent them a whole new thing. Like it's like no questions asked. So they were really great about it.
Yeah.
Went over this. Here is, I'm going to send you these slideshows also. So these are basically just a couple reference videos. So if someone's like, oh, can you send me a video of the Pure? Tell me about that. Here's where you can send a link
Okay.
of that. Lean body system. Here's basically the Q&A. I think he said that one from Ozma, who is the CEO there. So I like,
Yeah, I'll just share or keep all these in a drive, my drive.
yeah. I
Thanks.
love ending with this quote, because most people who start this business, they love the product. They were either a customer or they love the product. Like, oh my God, this sounds great. But they never actually start. It's like so funny to me. They're on product, but they're a little bit too scared to start, or like, oh, it's a little, I'm throwing myself out there. It's a little bit like, I don't feel comfortable. I feel like you have to just kind of start and just kind of and once you get going, you'll get going. But like
You get the momentum.
exactly. You have to just kind of, and you have to be okay with kind of being learning as you go. And I feel like sometimes you feel like people are like, I want to be able to learn everything I can before I even say anything. You have to just kind of get in there, and then guess what? You have a question about a product, you're like, gee, I don't know. Ask me. I'll give you the answer, or I'll show you, I'll tag you, I'll send you what I have to send. So you're not left alone. You're not ever left alone to figure out how to do this or that.
Okay.
I'm going to email you this PowerPoint so you can show Doug, or you can look at it yourself again, just to kind of review it. See where you are on here. Okay, here you are. So I'll share this, and I'm also going to share my other one because more for the healthcare office. That one's great. I'll share this one as well. And also, there's one more thing that I think doing what you do would be really helpful to know is there's a thing called a shareable cart. So normally you share a link to a product, there's actually a way to share a whole shopping cart. So you can create bundles for your clients.
Oh.
So if you want to basically share a link to a shopping cart, you can do that. So you can put the Prebiotics, you can put the Opti Pack, which is a vitamin supplement multi-pack. You can put the 2 bottles of the Life in there. You can put, stack aloe vera extract, whatever. So how you can do that is you'd go, I'll walk you through it if you want to do it with me, because it has to be done on the app. So if you go to your app, your Modere app, okay, go to my account. So this little icon here.
Okay.
Little person. Okay, click on that. And here, this is what the screen you should see is.
Oh, I see the shareable cart.
Yep. So click on shareable cart. And what you can do is add product.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to search. So let's say you want to add a 2-pack of the BioCell Life. So look up BioCell Life. And then hit, when you see that, maybe the 2-pack, like this one here, you hit add.
Okay.
Okay. At the product search bar, let's look up Prebiotic. These are probably going to be your biggest sellers. Prebiotic. That's that pre, pro, and postbiotic. And you can find that.
I got that. I'm excited to try that one.
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's also the first of its kind that has all in one. It's all in
it's nice.
Yeah.
What do you think about the pet one? I don't know if you have pets. Just I'm seeing that.
There's a social marketer not on my team, but she actually has a whole, she's a breeder for collies. She shows dogs. Okay. And
Yeah.
and there's also an equine one as well.
Okay.
Big
Now,
in the horse world.
could you give it to your dog, like just your regular people one?
I don't have a dog, but there's a pet one.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a dropper. I think you put it in there. I don't have a dog, but
I'll look it up. But yeah, I'm like looking for him. He's
I think you put it on their
sitting
food.
right next to me.
Yeah, I think you put it on their food, but there's like so many before and after pictures she shows of people, of dogs, of their hair, also the way they're running, like just watching how like an older dog.
Yeah, I mean, just as he ages.
Yeah. So
Right?
that's great too. It's the same as also
You
the
need
equine
this.
one. People love, I mean, I'm not in the horse community, horse world at all, but there's equine collagen, and that is huge in the show world, in the horse world. Like, I mean, that
Okay.
huge. They love it and they spend whatever they want on their horses. It's like a maple flip. The horses love it. And you see their before and after of like their skin healing, and it's
Wow.
really remarkable. Yeah. If you go to the Evolve results page, look up pet collagen and you'll see a
Okay.
ton of stuff, just look that up and search it. But yeah, so
Okay.
here, make a shareable, you could add whatever. I'm just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna add antioxidant here, okay. Oops. Just add a bunch of stuff to the cart, okay? And go back, so hit cancel, go back to shareable cart, and you're gonna see all the products that you added.
Yep.
Into a cart. And you're gonna do this. At the bottom here, it says share cart. Do you see that? Once you add all these.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. Oh,
So
and then it's right there. Nice.
And that's gonna be a link to somebody. They click on that, and that cart's gonna automatically appear for them with your code attached to it. So it'll be linked to you, and they're gonna have the coupon code attached to that.
Okay,
So
love it.
For you, if you're doing custom meal plans, or if you're saying, okay, I need you on X amount of supplements, like you're gonna create a cart for somebody and then share that cart and say, just check out with the subscribe and save when you get that. And then
Okay.
you're creating a bundle for them. That's a great feature. I use that all the time and I love it.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I got some really good collagen or keratin patients that have come back to me years and years, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
or referred friends. And I'm like, maybe I'll give some of these $20 off to them too.
yeah. So that's fantastic. So yeah. So as far as that goes, do you have any questions with any of that so far?
No. Oh, the only one is remember you were telling me about the nutrition person?
Yes. Her name is
Did you
Grimmel.
ever, I mean, and this is just, you could have sent me something or not. I can't remember. Does she have it like I'm just curious, like, or if you want to share my information with her and say, I would love to like chat, but if it ever comes up, I did see somebody go by your window or something.
Yeah, I was like, who is that?
I was like,
yeah. Okay.
You didn't send me anything.
Oh, okay. So I tagged you in the Evolve results video. Did you watch that?
I can't remember. I watched a lot of stuff.
You would love that. That's what I tagged you in the Evolve results.
Is that in the group? Like a Facebook group?
I gotta find this now because I feel like it's so good. This is like, her name is Grimmel, and I'm not friends with her personally. I just saw her video a while ago, and it was like, she basically was going over all the products that she uses with her clients. Let's see where I tagged you in it. So it's probably in here. Leave page. Here we go. This video here. Did you watch? Oh, wait.
Yeah, send me it again. Now that
I don't know if I can send you this video. I have to just tag you in it. I don't know how.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. You probably did, but do it again. I would love it.
Oh, I see. I thought you watched. Oh, this is like, it was basically a training. They put it on the customer page, but it was a training for social marketers to say, hey, listen, I have a functional nutritionist, She's going to kind of go over all the big seller products and why she uses them and why they're so great. This is like right up your alley. So I'm going to tag you.
And I could make my own of this and have it too, like a little bleepity bleep.
Yeah.
And so share it with my clients too.
Here's where I tagged you the other day. I go, hey, Rosanna, here's a webinar I told you about the other day. Grimmel is a functional nutrition and went to the most popular products, how she uses them on their clientele. I think this is recorded back in February. I thought
1 week ago. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tag you again just so you see it pop up again.
Perfect. Yeah, do it again. Awesome.
Okay.
So I did see it now that you say it.
I tagged it twice. So this is a great video. It like, she kind of goes over,
okay,
I'll show you.
take 2 capsules and once a day.
She goes over like how she uses them with her clients. It's really, this is not working now. Well, if you click, there we go. My computer's being slow, but yeah, if you click on this, I tagged you again. Did you see it pop up by any chance?
Yep.
Okay. You'll see. She goes over all this stuff.
Just because I feel like the actual collagen content is there because you're getting your 2 doses, and then you're also getting the benefits of the CLA in the morning, and then whatever other phytonutrients
So,
are in
like,
the selection at night.
This is the video here.
And that's worked beautifully for a lot of my clients as well as for myself. And actual, as far as clinical dosing, it's still.
I just saved it too, so I can have
Okay,
it.
perfect.
You're trying
Perfect.
to achieve a therapy.
That's a great video. And I tagged you before you became a social marketer. Like, oh my God, this is right up your alley. And also, like, this is how you can implement it with your clients too. Like,
Yeah, this will be great.
this video. I was like, I gotta find it. I asked 3 people because I couldn't search for it. It had no title to the video. I'm like, how did I find that video with? I don't remember her name, but it was like,
Awesome.
people were-
Awesome. Yeah, no, this is perfect. Thank
people
you.
tagged me. So this is great. I would definitely watch this just for your own ideas, for your clients.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna stop the record just so I can end this record. Or is it? Oh, here we go.